Yo. Yeah. What's happening, y'all? Thursday night. You know what time it is? It's time once again for that My Throne podcast. It's your boy dmglob in the building. Also in the building, I got my boy Damn Chat. Yo. Chat, say what's up to the people. Say what's up to the people, Chat. My bad.
What's up, everybody? Hey,
there you go.
Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, we here. Yeah, we here. So we're a little short tonight, but we can still have a good time. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We in the building. Oh! Y'all tapping in. Corey Wynn in the building. What's up, bruh? Hey, I'm gonna sit on mine. Come on, we see you on there. So if you're in the building, tap in and let us know so we can holler at you. Let's go! I'm gonna stay here till I... I'm gonna sit on my throne. Yeah, we're gonna run it again. I see you, Sam. Sam in the building. So a few more people in the building that ain't said nothing yet. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. I'm gonna sit on my throne. Y'all go ahead and tag somebody and tag somebody. 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 Hey. We in here ready to have a good time tonight. Chat, how you feeling, brother?
Man, feeling great, bro.
Feeling great, ready to have a good time?
Feeling great, bro. Happy
Tracy.
Juneteenth, bro.
Happy Juneteenth. Tracy. Hey, Boo Thing.
Boo Thing.
Yeah, that's Boo Thing. I love her. What's up, Tracy? I'm gonna sit on my throne. All right, y'all, we want to welcome everybody in the building tonight. What's happening? We appreciate all of y'all that are in the building. Listen, once again, if you're in, check in. If you're in, check in, man, so we know that you're here. You feel me? What am I hearing? Oh, I'm hearing my own phone. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, but we in here. Like, if you're in, check in so we know that you're here. So we're going to jump right into it. Y'all, as y'all can see, we're a little short-handed tonight. Couple of medical emergencies going on with the team. So y'all keep the team in prayer. You know what I'm saying? We're praying with you, Trey. Also, MasterRachels had to go and check on some family. So, you know what I mean? We're praying that all will be well with that. But me and Chat in the building. Hey, man, you ready to go?
Right here, brother, every time.
Yeah, we ready to go. So listen, tonight, right, we're gonna talk about something that may not be, you know what I mean, the most popular thing. We're gonna talk about, oh, what up, Meat? Meat in the building. This is our first time.
Hey. What's up, Randy? We see you, brother.
Yeah, we had to get that applause for Meat Woods. This is our first time in the building. Shout out to you, Randy Walker in the building. What's up, bro? Always glad to have you on with us. So listen, man, we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get right into tonight's subject. All right, so let's talk about it. Let me get me a little music under me, just a little bit. You know what I mean? So tonight we're gonna talk about, you know, something that I don't know. Let's see. It's touchy. You know what I mean? But it's real, you know, and I want everybody to have a real conversation. So, you know, of course, we want to welcome everybody back, you know what I mean, to another episode of the My Throne podcast. And tonight we're talking about the selfish side of love. Again, it's your boy dmastro. I'm your host. In the building with me tonight, I got damn chat. We in here holding it down. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So tonight, y'all, like we're diving into something that doesn't always get the attention that it deserves. You know what I mean? In my opinion, and that is the idea that love, at its core, isn't always selfless.
What you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, it's so, you know, we've all been told, man, like from movies to poems to, you know, well-meaning advice from friends and family that love is all about giving. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't get me wrong, love is definitely about giving, right? But there's this part of love that's a little harder to talk about. And that's the part where loving someone else means loving yourself less or maybe even not at all. And it's not just, you know, the romantic love, man, that we think about. This applies to friendships, sometimes family, even our love for our work, our passions, and yes, ourselves. So, you know, my question is, what happens when that love you're giving starts to drain you? When your needs, your voice, and your energy gets pushed to the background because you're trying to be the perfect lover or the perfect friend or, you know what I'm saying, the perfect person. And I want to explore that space today. You know what I mean? Where loving and putting yourself first can sometimes feel like tug of war. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna dig into how we can love others and still protect our own peace. How we can be present without losing ourselves, and maybe even learn that being a little bit selfish is the part where they ain't gonna like me, but we're being a little, you know what I'm saying, being a little bit selfish isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it might just be the key to being able to love more fully, more honestly, more sustainably. So, y'all ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Y'all grab the
I
drink.
think we got a new person here, bro.
We got a new one in.
It look like it. Brittany Watkins. I ain't never seen her on here before.
Oh, Britt showed up tonight. What up,
Yeah,
Britt?
yeah.
Yeah, let's shout out, Britt. So listen, while we get ready to explore this now, I want y'all to go ahead and grab your coffee or whatever it is you got. Meet, I'm sure you with us right here. I don't know if you can see it. Chat, slide that. Can you reach that slide there? Cause this Meat favorite drink. So Meat, grab you one so you can toast with us. There it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Perfect. So we on a little fireball and y'all know we've been watching our carbs. So we ain't doing nothing with no juice or nothing in it. It's just I know, brother. Just fireball and water. So look, we gonna get into it, but at first, y'all know how we do. We always start with the song by dmastro. This is one of my favorites. This ain't about selfish love. This is actually about the ideal love that we're all taught and that we hear about all the time. But we're gonna come back after this song, or after a little bit of this song, and we're gonna talk about the selfish side of love.
Gotcha.
But first, let's make harmony. What up, Brittany? We see you. I'm gonna come back to you, Pastor. Pastor Wynn, I see you. Tracy, thank you, baby. Sing it with me, y'all.
Every day I look at you, I am so grateful and thankful that you are a part of my life. Every single thing you do lets me know how much you love me and that you're a true friend of mine. Girl, I'd be a fool to ever let you go.
Hit it with the hearts if you're feeling it.
Life is my music. You move I make it with you in mind. I want you here by my side, if that's all right with you. And every song that I sing, I want it to testify how your love just gives me life. I love loving you. I'd be a fool to ever let you go. To ever let you go. Yeah, yeah. Though my life is my music, you are the note.
I see you. You feeling it? Hit it with the green hearts.
Let's make harmony. I just wanna make harmony. You are my heart, you are my life, you are my soul. I just wanna make harmony for the rest of my life. There's nothing like knowing.
Hell yeah, I'm a heart it myself.
Nothing like loving you. Yeah.
Y'all singing with me? Let's go.
I wanna walk down that aisle, say that I love you. I wanna be here for life, baby. That's just what I mean. Tell me how. I just wanna know how does it feel when you got a man that loves you like I do. Hey, how does it feel?
Let's go, y'all. Come on, hit it with the hearts. Hit it with the hearts.
I just wanna make every day of my life. Can we make harmony? Will you love me forever? Will you love me forever?
Yeah, yeah.
Baby, I just wanna make
Y'all feeling that? Y'all feeling that? I thought you would.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go. So let's talk about it. Again, shout out to you. Thank you, Meek. Thank you, Brittany. So we're talking about the selfish side of love, right? And I mean, how many people have been in these relationships, man, where you find yourself, and again, y'all, it's not limited to romantic relationships. Like sometimes it's friendships, sometimes it's family, sometimes it's work. You know what I mean? Where you find yourself constantly going, giving, giving, you know what I mean, because of the love that you have. And sometimes you don't realize it until it's late or it starts affecting you, that, you know what I mean, that you've denied so much of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you've got lost in the sauce trying to make everybody feel great. Pastor Wynn said something earlier before we got into the song, Corey Wynn. He said, you can't give so much to someone else that you have nothing left for yourself. And that's facts, right? But it happens all the time. And I think sometimes it happens without you knowing or realizing it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we get so used to running on fumes that we don't realize that we're empty until we run completely out of gas.
So that's what I was finna say, bro. I don't think in a personal relationship that you really realize that you're just trying to make it right or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I realized it with a work relationship. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
I realized it like with other stuff, but not in a personal relationship. But
Okay.
working stuff, you be like, oh my gosh, bro, why am I getting them so much?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, they do what they want to do as it concerns you.
Regardless. You know what I'm saying? They always preaching work-life balance, blah, blah, blah. But
Right.
Nah, yeah. So, but you know, I don't realize it in personal relationships, but I can see it at work.
It's crazy, man, because I've come to realize it, bro, in all of them. You know what I'm saying? I realize it in romantic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I've realized it in personal relationships. Like sometimes you're just a better friend than people are to you.
That's mature.
Well, I don't think you intend to be, you know what I mean? Because you expect things to be across the board. But then, man, people just, that's why they say givers have to set limits because takers don't have any.
Hell no, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They do not.
They don't. And so, bro, you find yourself like, if you're me, like, I don't know. I'm not perfect, but I don't take the word friend lightly. There are things I'll do for my friends that other people just, I don't have the space. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the time. There are times that my friends can call me that other people can't. You know what I mean? There are things that friends can call on me for that everybody can't, right? But what I found in some situations is that I've been right there, but then when I needed a friend, like
niggas' priorities is somewhere else.
Bro, nobody's making the sacrifice to answer that phone. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's.
And it's a friend.
Yes, supposed to be a friend. You know what I mean?
Sometimes family, bro. For real.
Definitely sometimes family. Even church life, man. And I'm gonna piss some folks off right here, but hopefully my boy Corey Wynn will chime in and tell me if he think I'm right or wrong. But bro, sometimes church people don't want you to have. They are responsible for ruining families. Because you required so much for people at the church that they didn't have time for at home. And I would think, you know, if you a spiritual person, you would realize that ain't the move. But let me see. Sam said, unfortunately, one bleeds over into the other. Work, life, love, etc. And Brittany agrees. She said that part. I mean, the fuck was that? Am I the only one that heard that?
That's what it is?
Sorry, y'all. Okay. I didn't know whether this was going to be some other type shit live. Okay. Hopefully we good. I just heard something crazy. I don't know if y'all heard it. Anyway, excuse my language. But yeah, one bleeds over, right? But what I'm talking about is when you have to love and realize that I've been given so much that I looked up and there wasn't anything for me. I've been so busy making my partner happy that, you know what I'm saying, when they gave me a gift that had nothing to do with who I was as a person, you know what I mean? In order to not hurt their feelings, I accepted it with a smile. Even though in my mind, I was wondering, the hell was you thinking? You know what I mean? It's like a chick I'm dating giving me a fishing rod for my birthday. When have you ever seen me go fishing?
She trying to help you explore something new, bro.
Don't help me explore. Know me. Because if you know me, you know I'm grossed out by hooking worms and shit. So I'm never going. You know, my dad used to hate that about me. That's why he took my sisters. Okay, Corey Wynn said he heard it. Yeah, okay. So it ain't just me. But you know, but sometimes, man, to keep from hurting our partner's feelings, we won't say anything. But then time goes by and you realize that you've just been accepting whatever somebody was willing to give you, but you were intentionally giving them the best part of you. You know what I mean? And so then there's nothing left for you. And so I think at some point you have to be selfish. You have to, in certain friendships, in certain relationships, in certain things, no can be a friend.
But if you are a giver, if you are, you know, whatever you call it, can you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough, bro.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's extremely tough. But I think it requires discipline, just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to learn. Like it's been hard for me.
Yeah.
In my career, man, I had somebody, a friend of mine that's in the music industry also. And he talked to me years ago. And he said, Maestro, I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. Please don't be offended. I'm like, okay, what's up, talk? But he just basically said, bro, you're bigger than the things you're doing. Of course, you know, I'm not finna, I'm like, I feel you, bro. I appreciate that, you know, blah, blah, blah. But he was like, no, listen to me. He said, right now, I get $10,000 a show. Mm-hmm. Whether I do one song or 10, that's 10,000. He said, the only way I got to that is I had to say no to 5. I had to say no to 4. You know what I'm saying? He said, I started out, you know, when I first started looking at myself, it was, that's why I said, Corey, it was 1,000, but I had to move on. And he was like, bro, I'm telling you, sometimes I be sitting in the house with my wife and we hungry and we looking at the bills. And she's saying, you turned down 5,000?
We need that.
Yeah. Like, do you not see the bills I see? You know what I mean? But he said, I had to, because if you keep accepting less, bro, you're never going to get to what you want. Mm-hmm. And so when people wonder now, well, Maestro, why we go here every week, we see this and that, why we don't see you? Because they're not in my range. And I had to do that for me. You know why? Because I was doing so many shows, man, just to pay the people on stage with me. I love music. You know what I'm saying? And I love performing.
Put on a great show.
Yeah, put on a hell of a show that people love to come and see. You know what I'm saying? But what I learned is that these owners and promoters, they're never going to look at it and say, bro, not only did you put on a hell of a show, but we know for a fact 50 or 60 of these people are in here because you brought them. And so let us give you. They're never going to do that. Never. You know what I mean? So I had to learn how to say no for myself. Let me get to the comments. I don't want to overlook nobody. Sam said, I am a teacup and saucer. What's in the cup is mine. What spills over is yours. Wow.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a teacup and saucer.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
You just want to spill over. I got
That's what they get, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Tracy said you can't overinvest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Overinvest. But you don't think you overinvesting. You think you just doing what it requires.
That's what I was gonna ask Tracy. So what happened? Like, how do you prevent it from happening before you realize it's happening, or can you? Randy said, you forget to love yourself when you give all your love to your partner. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they go with the topic. You gotta be selfish, bro.
Yeah,
you have to be
to be selfish. And, you know, sometimes you can want to do for
Marcy.
others. Oh, Marcy, what's happening? Good evening to you. Welcome back. But yeah, man, I think sometimes you have to look at the situation and say, you know, I'm used to taking this extra and spending on her, but this going to be on me today.
Well, we at 33, bro. We need 17 more, y'all. Get 17 more people in here.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep them talking, and they'll get in here. Everybody that's in here, though, hit the like button if you don't mind. Hit the like. Hit the like. We're glad to have so many people in here. But yeah, so Tracy or Meek, Sam, Wynn, Corey, Brittany, some y'all talk to us. Y'all in the chat. Tell us, have you been that person in that situation? And I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. I'm gonna go ahead and bro, we can go ahead and open up the phone lines, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and open up the phone lines. Yeah. So y'all can talk to us. Tracy said, in a gentle way, wait for the reciprocation. That's how you keep yourself from overinvesting. In a gentle way, wait for the reciprocation. What you think about that, bro?
I don't know. To me, that's when you get to them stalemates and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the other person waiting to see who gonna do what type thing.
Yeah. But now Tracy is a giver too.
Yeah.
Tracy, let me ask you this: but when you're waiting for the reciprocation, doesn't it?
Unknown caller.
Okay.
Somebody calling.
Somebody
Come
calling in.
on,
We got a
y'all.
call coming in. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yo, you on the line with the Maestro on the My Throne podcast. Talk to me.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing pretty good. So I'm listening to everything and I wanted to just kind of chime in a little bit.
Okay, tell us who we talking to.
Okay, so this is Carrie. Hi, Dee.
Oh, what's happening?
Hey, boo.
What's up?
Listen, I was able to make some time in my schedule. I was like, I told him I was going to support and I'm going to.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I love the topic, and I think that it's extremely important that we also think about the aspect of you can't want something for others more than they want it for themselves.
Right.
And so that goes across romantic and friendships. Because, for example, I had a friend, and I'm on a certain professional trajectory, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with that trajectory, then I'm like, oh, girl, I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to take you with me. And we all know God shows us at different levels. We can't take everybody with us, right?
Right.
So in that, I kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her. And her husband actually pulled me to the side and he said, you want it for her more than she wants it for herself.
Wow.
Let that go.
Wow.
Because that's going to pull you back. And then it's going to become a point of contention between the two of you. And eventually, the friendship dissipated.
Wow.
But I think, and that happens in relationships too, when you're pushing a partner and they just don't have that same motivation, that same ambition, all of that. And then it becomes a point where you start resenting one another. And then after the resentment, you lose respect.
Yeah.
So I just thought that those were good points to share with you.
No, I think they're excellent.
Plus, I kind of wanted to talk to you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely good to hear your voice. It's been a very, very long time. But you make excellent points. Like you can't want something for people more than they want it for themselves. And I will tell you, even on a professional side, since you spoke about the professional side of it, because this is true in that. When I deal with artist development, a lot of artists, you know what I mean, that come to me for vocal lessons and development. They want to be better on stage. They want to be this. They want to be that. And it's so crazy to me that they come to me and I say, well, what made you choose me? And some of them will say, well, I heard about you from somebody else, so I researched you. And I saw your shows and I saw this and that. Some will say, I've been to your shows so many times and your energy is electric, your vocals, your blah, blah, blah. You know, they go on and on and on and on and on, right? And I'm like, okay,
right.
So cool. So what is your desire for yourself? And they lay it all out. You know, I want to be able to do, I want to be. But then when you explain to them the work that it takes, right? When you start saying, look, I need you to do this exercise every day, this vocal exercise every day. You need to spend an hour on your vocals, spend 30 minutes on your breathing, and then they'll come back week after week. And I'm telling them I'm a vocal coach. I can tell you haven't done it. Right. And it's I this and I that. Well, then you can't come to me and say that you want this level. You know what I mean? A lot of the female vocalists would come and say, I would say, well, what artist, if you could be somebody, who you want to be? Of course, everybody, Beyonce.
Uh,
Do y'all understand what
yeah.
kind of work she puts in to be her? So how do you come in, half-assed? And so a lot of the clients drop off, and I'm okay with it. And it's crazy because it would be, and I'm gonna let you go, but it would literally be after I've worked with people, and even for their financial situation, because my desire is to see people grow and be better. I would work.
Absolutely.
I would work all kind of deals. I would throw these hours in free because they came in these many hours, because I
Yes.
understand what it's like to try to pay and follow your career. And at the end of the day, they would drop anyway because they had made a decision. They weren't going to make that sacrifice. And it pisses me off because I'm like, well, hell, I could have dropped you before I gave you a discount. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But that's wanting it more for people than they want it for themselves. So excellent point, Carrie. I'm so glad you called. Please don't be a stranger.
I will not. Have a great show.
All right, you too. Shout out to Carrie for that call, y'all. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, so we back. Great call from Carrie. Let me see. I know we got some comments, but I want to get back to what they're saying. So Sam said, not selfish, but self-full.
That's it.
So
That's a good one.
yeah. I agree, but I think self-full is selfish, and it's okay. But I see what she's saying. So we asked Tracy, earlier, what did she mean? She said it should be like bouncing the basketball off the wall.
Yeah.
You expect that ball to return. Yeah. But if you bouncing the ball with low air, you know what I mean? It may come back, but it's coming back slow, if at all. So I think we have to understand that part, just like Carrie was saying, understanding when you want things more for people than they want for themselves. Let's see, Mackenzie, Corey Wynn said, takers don't have a limit to what they will receive.
Yep.
Givers have to have limitations. Some people are mental, emotional, and spiritual parasites.
Boy, I don't see that on here, but yes, repeat it.
Yeah, okay. Some people are mental, emotional, and spiritual parasites. And it's facts, right? Like a mental parasite, somebody that calls you and asks you for the same advice over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Sometimes they try to change it up, and sometimes they don't.
Right. They go right back to doing what they want and call you back. So you want all this, you want me thinking about your situation more than you think. I told you what to do, but you don't. Emotional. Some people want to pull on your heartstrings and pull, but they can see you having a bad day and won't even ask you what's wrong, because if they ask you what's wrong, they got to listen to you. So they won't ask. That way they can go into all of their, pulling on your emotions. And even on the spiritual side, I think it's so true. Like people ain't gonna like it, I guess, but I'm gonna say it. Because it's just what I've been in the church all my life, so I'm gonna just say it, right? It's amazing to me how when preachers fall, whatever the reason may be, there's almost like a celebration of it. People are happy. I knew he wasn't, and right? But the same guy that you went up to week after week and asked him to pray for all the BS you had been doing, like, that's a spiritual parasite, because you want all the prayers for you. You want, you want people to rain down heaven for your blessings and what you need. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have a prayer. You don't have a hope for somebody else that's going through, even your leader. You know what I mean? You got to uphold your leader and understand that he or she is a human being. So they come with faults. Is there some things they should have known better? Hell yeah. But so should you. You know what I mean? So to me, that's where the spiritual parasites come in. I don't know. What do y'all think? What are some ways? Have you ever had to reverse action and be more self-full in a relationship? Or have you ever ended one and said, damn, I should have been concerned about me more?
No. I say no just because, and I know you said, have I ever looked back at it I don't look back at stuff for the most part, but
Gotcha.
When you in it, you don't think so. You just doing what you can to make it work. You know what I'm saying? You doing whatever you can. I mean, I've had friends, homies that I think is cool or whatever, who really give me the outside look, and they be like, bruh, bag up. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah.
But when you're in it, you don't. But I'm saying, but you said you don't really see it in retrospect because you don't typically look back. So when you're done, you move on. That's it. You don't think about it. You don't.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, you know, come listening to this pod and being a part of this pod. You know, you want to spin the block every now and again, but other than that, nope. Nope.
Or you gonna blame the podcast?
Yeah, bro, y'all did that to me. Y'all taught me that, bro. My boy Rachels taught me that, man. Spin that motherfucker. No.
Yeah. You can't listen to him. Tracy said the congregation is not made up of supporters only.
Really? Oh no, haters gonna be everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And they can't wait. You know what I mean? There's some people, I don't know. So for those that don't know, Tracy, my boo thing, this is a long time friend. I love her dearly. But she's an entrepreneur, you know, hairstylist to the stars and to the locals around here, you know. She does her thing, right? I know that there are some people that's just been waiting on her salon to close, you know, and she probably did their hair, helped them out.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
for a great price.
Yeah, for a great, you know what I'm saying?
Little or nothing.
Or either they got mad because she wasn't willing to work for the same price as the girl in the kitchen. Well, go to the girl in the kitchen. And I'm not saying people in the kitchen can't do hair. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is people in their kitchen don't have the overhead that she has. So her price is her price or whatever the case may be. But, you know, there may be people working in there. Bro, I've been in barbershops and heard the barbers like clowning the owner. Well, bro, this is where you work. This is where your clientele is coming.
People always gonna hate on the boss though. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, because they want to be in that position till they get in that position.
But they don't want to do what it takes.
Yeah. They don't know what it takes because they just see it from the outside.
He can barely get booth rent out of you. You know what I'm saying? But so you know you're not gonna pay for the actual store. You know you're not gonna pay the light. You know, niggas be coming in there with battery operated clippers because you can't keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, crazy stuff like that, man. But I think we have a right to be selfful, and I think we better learn how to be selfful. I know that's cute for y'all. I'm just gonna say selfish because I want to be selfish because I've given so much of myself, like I said, even in church. You know, and it's just not, you know, people don't mind moving on. Didi, what's happening? Didi in the building. Shout out, Didi. What's happening, Deb?
What up, Didi?
So on the selfish side, does anybody else want to tell us a story, or what advice do you have? Like, I know Tracy said, move gently. Let me read. Okay, she said, the person that you give the deal to gives you the most problems and has the most complaints. This is why you just go ahead and turn it down. I promise you won't even feel the effects of that. That is, when I tell you that's 100% true, when I tell you that, now she preaching, that is 100% true. Like, I've always had the most problems from the person that I gave the most amount of breaks to. Seriously.
I think they got some kind of hold on you, brother.
Bruh. And the thing is, I'm giving you a break not to keep you and make whatever little change I can make off of you. I'm trying to give you a break because if you're truly pursuing your dream, I know how difficult that is. And so if I can help out, this is how I can help out. I don't work for free for nobody. But if I can help you, I'll help you. But she's absolutely right. Them the ones with the most complaints. But in relationships, let's deal with the romantic side of it, y'all. And keep hitting it with the lights, keep hitting it with the hearts. Keep sharing it, get more people on. In the relationship side, what do you suggest? Is there a way you can keep yourself from being in that position? Or is it no? Because like you said, chat, you know, usually when you're in it, you don't even realize it's happening. Yeah. until, you know what I'm saying, until it has happened. And I've had a lot of people tell me in life, period, don't change who you are. Is that good advice or bad? Because sometimes don't you need to change if you don't expect to go through the same things?
In a relationship?
Yeah, well, all of them are relationships. Just depending on what kind.
Well, in a romantic relationship?
Yeah.
No, because that's what got them to you or attracted them to you, whatever.
But when you realize
the way you are,
that basketball ain't coming back off the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm wondering, because I date different now, honestly, just because I've seen it too many times. And not only that, I've literally heard women in conversations say, you know, I'm not feeling him at all. And I would say, well, then why you going to dinner?
Because he doing this, that, this.
It's just, I mean, a girl got to eat.
He wanted to take me out. She.
And I'm not from that world, bro. Like, if you're not feeling the person at all, then don't do that. Like, don't take advantage of the person that they are. So it makes me date different. I ain't gonna lie, and I hate dating different, but it makes me date different. Let's get back. Tracy said they coming in. Tracy said that's how it is in business until you learn that that's what's really going on. Yeah. When you figure out that these ones that I look out for the most are gonna always be the problem. They probably been somewhere else looking for a deal, got it, and then nutted up over there. Now you over here. So
that person ain't dealing with them at all.
Yeah.
They don't got no personal relationship with them. You know what? Take your weird ass on.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing, bro. I found people, because, you know, there are a lot of people in this profession that I'm in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of those people have called me to come work with their clients. And when I get in there, sometimes, bro, I look at the operation and be like, you know, they don't give half the attention I get, and they double the money. But their clients are just as true, and they pay that money. Because they know if they don't pay, they ain't getting no work.
Now look at that. They know who to outsource to.
Yeah. Yeah. But then you come to me, and now you need a deal. She's absolutely right. Let me keep going. Brittany, what's up, Brittany? Brittany said she's been in several relationships, both platonic and romantic, where I found myself going over and beyond, and then found myself left empty. So I'm learning how to match people's energy. Now, let me ask you this, Brittany. Is matching their energy best for you? Or is it best to just realize their energy doesn't match yours and move on?
Get closure. Bye-bye.
Get closure. Bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Tracy said, let's just get destroyed. We're not changing. Let's just get destroyed. Did you mean destroyed, baby? What?
She took that one away. Read the next one.
Oh, see, it's all...
Yeah, so that one got taken away. So read the next one. If you're not changing, you're not growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're not changing, you're not growing. You have to try every day. You have to try. Every day is different. It grows. If you're staying the same, we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like if you're not trying to grow, if you're just gonna stay where you are, then we ain't going nowhere. Because you should be growing every day. You literally should. Sam says sometimes you gotta lose to win again.
Sick of that shit.
You sick of losing to win again?
Sick of it, bro.
Let's see. Tracy said this is what women need to do. They need to stop going out with me.
Tracy don't want you to read that. She took it away.
Well, you know, see, restream and YouTube.
Yeah. Over here, it's different. Retracted. You reading it.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, Tracy, put it back. Put back what you wanted.
It.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
She edited it. He gonna bring it
okay,
back.
My bad. I'll wait on the edit, Tracy. He's reading YouTube. I'm reading restream. So you know what I mean. But Sam, when you say sometimes you got to lose to win again, yes, that's self-explanatory. But how do you just keep from losing though? When
win, you got to win somewhere else or what? Or you think you can still win in the same relationship? The rank, same there.
So I think a lot of it is based on how you establish that relationship. And I think the mistake that a lot of men make is that
is crazy, bro. That this came on right then. Moving on.
I'll wait till you get to the hook. I think the mistake a lot of men make. Hold on, I'm sorry. Shout out. Okay, Malik, I see you in there, bro. You might want to. So,
thanks for checking out the podcast, but this ain't the platform right now for that, bro.
Yeah, bro. And so let me just say to you, in you know what I'm saying, in the spirit of brotherhood. When you address people in the music industry, man, the first thing you want to do is be a part of what they're doing. You feel me? You like create your connection, and then they'll have a desire to do these things for you. I don't mind reviewing anybody's music any way that I can help. I will, but you got anything on the topic that we talking about tonight? If you do, let us know that. It made me forget where I was. No, it was something I was saying, but let me go to Brittany. Brittany said, that's a good question. For me, I've always been the person that's going to put my all into whatever I'm committing myself to. So in that instance, I would be changing because it's not my norm. So, yeah. And I agree.
Don't change, because then it's going to be crazy.
Because I guess my thing is, like, when we force a change,
yeah, you ain't gonna be able to maintain that.
That's my question.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to maintain that.
Some change is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I changed the way I date.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it, and I can maintain it because I understand that it's better for me. It's just like changing the way I eat. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be healthier for me in the long run, so I can do it. No, big love, Malik. Seriously,
They're
big
right.
love.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And still, bro, so the number that you see on the screen right now where people can call in, you can take that number down. That's DMG, that's the Maestro Music Group. Feel free to reach out to me, man. Shoot me a text or something, or if you got a link that you want to send me for me to check out your music, send that to me. I have no issues. I don't want you to think, you know what I'm saying, that I'm knocking you. I just wanted to show you, how to get a better response from people. So shout out to you. I appreciate you receiving what I said in love.
Absolutely.
And yeah, take that number down, 678-709-7310. Shoot me a text or something, man. We'll definitely look into your music for sure. All right. But Brittany said, however, if this relationship has been established and it's been communicated about the disconnect, then closure is the way to go.
Letting go.
I'm moving on, I'm letting go. I really wanna talk about what happened no more. It didn't last, what can we do? No sense of blaming me or me blaming you. I just want closure. So I'm gone. I gotta have closure. I'm moving on.
Okay, yeah. Just had to let that go right there real quick. So Nubian Emperor's in the building. Shout out Nubian. Good to see you.
Nubian?
Also Malik, I think this is my first time seeing his name, right?
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, bro. I'm gonna give you some love right there too. Sam said you're always gonna lose a little bit, even in a healthy relationship. Some of it is simple sacrifice for the better good. Take the wisdom gathered as lessons well learned.
Ooh, man.
Yeah?
See why I love her so much, bro?
Is that why you love her?
Sam, boy, everything she do and say. Woo.
That's some bullshit. I'm not going there. You a lie. You a lie. Hell yeah, Malik just subscribed to the channel. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate it. Corey Wynn said, I think you have to be fluid, flexible. I agree, because everything can't be your way, but, being flexible means that you can bend. You just don't bend till you break. Flexible and broken is two different things.
And we talking about in personal relationships. We talking about in any kind of relationship. We talking about in romantic. What we talking about? All of them, huh?
For me, but Corey Wynn, tell us, man, you saying flexible in all relationships? I just don't want nobody to misinterpret him, because he ain't telling you to bend until you break.
Yeah.
He's just telling you, be flexible. Because everybody's not going to always do things the way you would do it. sometimes there are times, bro, I have a hard time with flexibility. I ain't gonna lie. And you know why? And I
just stretch a little bit, bro. You'll be all right.
Well, let me tell you why I have to work on it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to be fluid and be flexible. But I found, bro, there's so many times when I bent from what I would normally do to try to make it better. People are still people.
And then you say, God, I knew better.
Yeah,
knew better,
yeah.
man.
So it makes me not want to be, and I know that that's not necessarily right. Mm-hmm. But people will make you, but. Tracy said, "Are we just trying to escape the feeling being had?"
That's gone. That's gone.
No, it just okay.
She came back down.
Okay. Well, Restream, listen. So if y'all on here calling me a fat MF or something, trust me, Restream got it. I don't care what you took off YouTube, it's here. All right, let me go down. Brittany was saying good words to Sam. And say I'm talking about chat, boo bae.
Ooh, hey, boo bae.
Whatever. Tracy said, we all want to avoid the feeling of a loss, but it don't work like that. Plus, who wants somebody that hasn't been through anything? Facts.
Like Sam said, boy, that experience, bro. When you going through life, bro, the wisdom you generate from going through this stuff, man, wow.
Well, the crazy part is, and I won't say why, but you and I recently had a conversation, bro, you know, and I was talking to you, you know, I'm like, bro, I need you. I need you to be my sounding board. Like, am I crazy for this or am I crazy for thinking? And you always say, bro, I think your experience has taught you things
straight up
that we may not have learned yet. And so there's a reason why you do what you do or you feel the way you feel. And so I think it's okay to have to learn hard lessons, but I think you would be a fool if you got the wisdom from those lessons and still repeated that mistake anyway. You know what I'm saying? You feeling
my bad, bro. Twice as long we
yeah, you just feeling it? Okay. Let's see. Brittany said, you don't want to compromise who you are. And I don't think you should compromise who you are. And I think, like Corey Wynn said, being fluid and flexible. Hold on, Corey is jamming, y'all. Hold on. Twice alone. All right, y'all. Don't make me feel like singing. So I think, back to Brittany's comment about you don't want to compromise who you are. And I think what Corey Wynn was saying, and I see another comment by him, is that being fluid and flexible doesn't mean compromise who you are. I think that's part of understanding that everybody's not going to always do it the way you do it. And so maybe you have some flexibility to see things, you know what I mean, from a different viewpoint. Help me out, Corey, if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Talk to me, brother.
He with you.
Okay. But but there's a difference in being fluid and flexible and compromising who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my biggest thing in romantic relationships is if a woman ever tries to pull my man card, like, that's not happening. We done. Corey Wynn said, you want to read it, bro, or you want me to read it? Okay. Y'all damn chat so cool. It just don't make no sense. Corey Wynn says, certainly you must have your boundaries. Your line in the sand. Oh, certainly you must have your boundaries, your line in the sand. But it's like we said on Monday, you have to pick your battles. In a relationship, there are, is that ebbs and flows?
Yeah.
Ebbs and flows, compromise. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your line's in the sand. Like I said, for me, I take the wisdom of the older guy. He said 3 things.
Yeah.
Just 3 things. Everything else, man, let her have it. But you stand firm on those 3 things. And that's the stuff I pass on to my boy. It's your boy. All my other boys say, hey.
Corey, where you at tonight, bro?
Yeah, where you at, Jay? Probably somewhere coming up with his 3 things. He love to chime in. Brittany said definition of insanity. Yes, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Yeah, we can't. Like you can't. And Sam, I guess, was agreeing with me. She said, it's only a loss if you don't learn. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you lose to win again, but it's only a loss if you don't learn from that situation. Like, you shouldn't repeat it. You see the red flags, man, you know, make the change right then.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But that's you know, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I do want to say to people, learn, you know, we've used my song, sometimes when you love, you must never love enough to let go, right? Sometimes that doesn't always mean letting go of the person, but it may mean letting go of the way that you've been doing things if it does not also benefit you. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Let go of that ball that you're throwing up against the wall if it never bounces back. You know what I'm saying? Like Tracy said, if it's flat, either put some air in it or throw that shit away. You feel me? Or throw it harder, sort of bounce back. You know what I mean? I think that in everything y'all do, man, in love, in romantic relationships, personal relationships, work relationships, spiritual relationships, you have to take time for you. I don't do well in corporate America. And I say that, but it's like this. It's not that I can't work. I can. And when I go to a place, I work well. I ain't had a job yet that didn't love me. From Piccadilly to AT&T. Got promoted at AT&T in 8 months. You know what I'm saying? But what I know and what I realize is that from Piccadilly to AT&T, they're always going to do what's best for them. So I've got to be the one to decide to do what's best for me. So when I tell people I don't give a damn about a job, no, it don't mean I'm going to work late every day and no. Because if I'm going to be on your clock, I am going to do the job I'm supposed to do. Yeah. But I understand that job cares about its job. Yeah. It cares about them.
Their priority.
Yeah. You quit, you die, they move on, they hire somebody else. That's it.
They try to fulfill your schedule that day.
That day.
He was scheduled to what, 6? Oh, who can we get here to 6?
How did he die? I don't know. Somebody said he worked to death. Oh, that's a shame. Who's up? You know what I mean? And so for me, that's why I say, bro, when it comes to these jobs, I don't give a damn about a job. Yeah. And if you hire me, I'm gonna do my best, but you'll never hold a check over my head. God has blessed me with too many ways to get checks. Yeah. And I told somebody the other day, I have learned, and I'm okay sometimes with living my life with less than some have financially, but more peace than they have. Malik said I couldn't do corporate either. What's understood don't need to be explained. Corporate world is different. Yeah. It is. Okay, we good live, right?
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Still straight with
okay, all right. I just saw that go out. It might have timed out or something. I don't know. But anyway.
It's a sign, brother. Hey, man.
It's a sign. It's about that time.
It's a sign, brother.
It's about that time. Yeah, I think it's been a great conversation tonight. Yeah. So again, my word to everybody, you know what I mean, is in all the things you do, man, give your absolute best. But remember, giving your best means giving it to you too. Corey Wynn said the job opening will be posted before your obituary.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And they might come to they might send a representative to the funeral.
Yeah. They might. But you've been there day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? You missed your daughter's dance. You missed your child's graduation. You missed your son's baptism. You missed whatever, because you couldn't. You missed the family reunion
games. God damn.
Missed the Falcons game. Bruh.
Trying to resell your tickets.
And I'm not doing it. And I have people tell me, well, if you go, don't post. I post what the hell I want to. Whether I post it or not, they know I wasn't at work. Shit, what the I'm not calling in sick. I told you I wasn't coming. I meant what I said. I don't owe you. I don't have to tell you why. You need a doctor's note. Why? I wasn't sick. Yeah. My doctor ain't got shit to do with this.
I wasn't sick.
My doctor wasn't at the game. What the hell are you talking about?
I was not sick.
But man, yeah. So remember, y'all, giving your best means including you as well. Because if you haven't included you, then you're not giving your best to any relationship, any job, If you don't include you, I promise you, Corey win.
I was first reading about the donuts before that, but come on, Pastor.
He ain't changing.
Come on, Pastor.
He a New England fan. He was. I don't know if he's still a Patriots fan.
You know how long Brady left, man? Y'all ain't winning that no more, bro. Jesus.
Let me see. Malik, we're going to get out of here. Malik said, I just saw a post about a guy that worked a corporate job for 25 years, and they gave him a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts to celebrate. Hell no.
Wow.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Wow.
Sounds about like Kroger.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Sound about like these corporations.
Sound like these corporations.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, we're going to get out. Bro, can I replace the rant with my own rant tonight?
Hell yeah, nigga, give us something. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't finna be doing what Trey be doing.
Okay.
It's time. Go ahead, bro.
It's time for the Maestro's rant.
Oh, let's go.
It's time for the Maestro's rant.
Give it to him, brother.
It's time for the Maestro's rant.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. What's up, Jay?
Oh, he finally got in here. We just talked about you, bro.
Go rewatch, brother.
Yeah, go rewatch.
That's how I give him this rant, bro. Give him this rant.
You ready?
Hell yeah.
My rant is going to actually make sense, though. You know what I mean?
All rants make sense.
All rants make sense because they rants.
Yeah.
That's the point of a rant, right?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. Here's my rant, man. Here we go. Yo, I'm.
Let's go, Maestro.
That's just some shit I'm sick and tired of, right? That's just some stuff I'm sick and tired of. Like, let me say this to you, ladies. One thing with y'all, man, if you don't want to be approached, then step out the house unapproachable. You know what I mean? I don't understand the point in stepping out the house. You want to look your best. You want to feel your best. You want to, all this stuff. And then when somebody approaches you, you don't even want to talk to them. But I'm not going to even stay that shallow. Let me say this to people, man. Stop thinking somebody always wants more from you than they actually want. Some people just know how to be a good friend to you.
My gosh.
You know what I mean, ladies? And I have to speak this to the ladies because I got to be clear on some stuff that's been, kind of coming my way. I'm a good person in general, right? So if I holler at you, if I speak to you, if I offer to go get you something to eat, listen, I like to eat. It's okay. I don't expect you to marry me from dinner, but stop expecting so much because what you're doing is you're putting yourself in a place for me to tell you exactly where you really are. Ooh. And that's the part that you don't really want to hear. Stop playing with me. Understand I'm trying to be kind. And then when somebody is kind to you, you know what I'm saying? Stop texting me or tagging me and shit when you trying to raise money or need money, but you couldn't speak to me for 3 weeks or return a text. Fuck you and your and I told you it was a rant. I told you. I'm over it. You know what I mean? Fuck you and your fundraiser. No, I don't want to be a part of it. No, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Understand that when good people are in your life, man, keep good people in your life because the good people are there to be good, not to see what they can get back.
Wow, man. Keep good people in your life.
Yeah. Woo. You know what I mean? I'm through. It's a rant. I'm over. That was 60 seconds of your time. Damn, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And the next one of y'all I hold a dough for and you don't say thank you, be you a regular lady or a stud, I'm going to bust you in the back of the head with the dough.
Don't bust him, bro.
Man, fuck that disrespectful ass. I'm sitting here holding the dough and you got nerve to walk through and not say thank you as if I had to. Well, I did have to because that's the way my mama raised me. But I'm just saying, man.
You just being yourself.
Yeah, just man, chill out. Everybody ain't trying to holler at you. And you got to remember that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people don't like skinny, but just because you got on them little bitty shorts and skinny and think you fine, you might be walking through the door for a guy that wouldn't look at you twice because you too little.
With your busted ass wig.
And if the eyelashes got glue, the wig do too. Take the time to do it. All right, it's time for me to go. I done got, what did my boy say? He said the ladies have to learn. No disrespect though. I get it though. Social media and the way the average guy interacts with them is crazy confusing, but the discernment needs to get way better. Let's see. Brittany said you have to treat us right.
We agree.
Yeah, we definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said, yeah, that's rude. She agrees it's rude for them to not say thank you. Every man don't want something from you. He just being a man. Like, he's just being a man.
Well, that's confusing because you always hear a man gonna be a man and he trying to get something from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A real man is just gonna be a man.
A real man, but they don't know if they just mean them.
Well, then wait and let him walk out the door and let the shit close.
I got you, brother.
If you think that much of yourself that you can't tell a person thank you. Pastor Wynn is with me. Yeah, even when I'm cussing, pray for me, Pastor. That's why I stick with him. Because that one, he'll pray for me like I pray for him. You feel me? Let's see. Oh, Lord, I got to get out of here. Tracy said, my new thing is you got to come up with 7 free things for us to do for 7 days to get to know one another. I think that's dope as hell.
I'm finna screenshot it.
Yeah, I think that's dope as hell. Come up with 7 free things for us to do for 7 days to get to know one another. Now, let me tell you why she came up with that.
Why?
Because Tracy is a grown ass woman. She always have been.
Hey, Tracy.
She always have been. Like, for real.
Yeah.
For real. We call each other boo thing now. We ain't never dated. I gotta tell you why. I gotta tell you off air why she
Well, thank you for letting us know you in the chat, Mama.
What's up, Mama Danita? She might have checked out there now. Dang, when you got to call it.
We started at 7 o'clock.
You up here with that MasterRachels spirit.
It's the seat, bro.
Okay, Sam said breathe in my show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, it was my turn to rant. Hell, I had to do it. You know what I mean?
All good, bro.
Anyway, listen, y'all. We appreciate everybody that was on the chat tonight.
Anybody got a takeaway before we go?
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Anybody got a takeaway of the day? Takeaways of the day. Let's go. Chat, you got one?
I don't remember how y'all put it, but a giver gonna give and a taker gonna keep on taking.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Givers have to set limits because takers don't have any.
Hell yeah. That's it.
Mine is 7 free things for us to do for 7 days to get to know one another.
That's definitely what's up.
I think that's a great takeaway of the day. Boo thing, can we go to Waffle House? You know that's our spot. Can we go? Yes, I'm asking you in front of everybody.
Ja'Cory, everybody doing 7, bro.
Just wait, pause. Yeah, I like 7 free things, but how about he does 5 of them and you do 2? Bro, if they 7... I think he's saying, though, he want her to be creative, too.
Yeah.
So, but what did she say? She said, you got to come up with 7 free things. Well, hey, son, if you come up with 7, then maybe she'll come up with 7. Now y'all got 14 free things getting to know each other.
Yeah, 2 weeks of worth.
And
let's go.
I think that works out.
Yeah. Well, more than 2 weeks, because y'all don't like to see everybody the same. I mean, people every day.
I don't.
Them forts ain't gonna last you about 3 months.
I don't. You right, Boo Thing. She said energy never lies. Boo Thing, I'm finna pull up on you tonight.
Oh, she said yes. I think that means Waffle House.
Yeah, hell yeah. Boo Thing, we can go to Waffle House?
Oh, look at him. Come on, Malik.
Malik said my takeaway was, if you ladies don't want to be approached by us, leave unapproachable.
Look at, man, Malik, appreciate you joining the show. Brittany, thank you for coming in and talking with us tonight.
Yeah, Brittany, she liked the 7 free things I did too. Yeah. All right, y'all, we got everybody's takeaway of the day?
Yeah.
Once again, Ja'Cory ain't got time to play with you. Absolutely, Brittany. Listen, come back, Brittany. This was your first time. We happy to have you here. Malik, your first time. Happy to have y'all.
Somebody.
Yeah, y'all tell somebody and share this episode. When this episode is over, y'all do me. Okay, Boo Thing. Shit ain't got mad. Yes, damn it. Okay. But when this episode is over, y'all do me a favor. Once it's over and it's actually posted on YouTube, please go to the actual episode. We got all y'all comments in the live chat, but we need comments on the YouTube video, all right?
Yeah.
So if you post it, and do me a favor, share it with a few of your friends. Let them know we having another. Thank you, Boo Thang. She just officially subscribed. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell and hit all right? That way you'll know when we live,
Please
okay?
hit all. Then I don't got to text everybody at the beginning of the show.
Right.
That's what I be doing.
Right. But yeah, you're right, Brittany. Good and healthy conversation.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's have it. We'll see y'all again Monday. Again, shout out and prayers up for Tre Flair and also DJ MasterRachels. We're just praying that everything goes well with everybody's family. We'll check back in with y'all. We getting ready to get out of here. Bro, is it time to make the room shake?
Let's do it, bro.
Y'all know what it is. Hit the green hearts right now. Hit the green hearts right now. Hit the like button right now. Oh! Let's go! Hey!
I'ma sit on my throne, up and read them all alone. Number one is my home, that's how I live my life. I'ma stay here till I die. I'ma sit on my throne.
Once again, this is your boy DeMaestro, and also that boy Damn Chat tonight.
That right. See y'all Monday at 7.
Tell them again, bro.
Say that right. Appreciate y'all coming. See y'all Monday at 7.
Yeah. Hit that hard. Oh. Also, if you want to show some love to the chat, you can. Right here. It's $DMGLOB. $DMGLOB. Let's go.
That right. We ain't eat nothing tonight, bro.
Huh?
We ain't had nothing to eat tonight.
We ain't had nothing to eat tonight. We're gonna fix that, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey! All right, we about to get out of here, y'all. It's that time. Yo, want it one more time? My bad. My bad. What you say, chat?
Nah, I was saying it was waiting for your remix then, bro.
Nah.